What, like too noisy? I don't know. Noisy.
Baby. Nigga, we made it. Anyhow, alright, so yeah, I was saying earlier, now that we're stopped, I can speak. I stopped with my neighbor Nev and his peoples. They wanted to meet up with, I guess, the rest of these guys. I just heard that we got one more stop to make, so after this, we're going to go to the event. But we're going to play it by ear, like I said earlier, because it is raining. It's not too bad right now, but if it picks up, we'll see. All right, guys, we made it safe and sound. And look at this. When I pull up, look where they parked me at. Or look who they parked me by. Another E60. Except they got the M5, so definitely got a faster car than me. But what's crazy is I was looking at wrapping my car that color. But I found something slightly different, but I'm gonna definitely talk to bro. They're from New York. All right, so we're parked right now. Oh, I thought that was my boy D. All right, so we finally made it to the Pocono Raceway. As you can see, the beautiful Beamers outside. Like the trying to leave my trash. Find the garbage. So word is we may not stay that long because the weather is trash. So Deshaun said we'll probably leave before noon, around noon, and then just get some food. This weather is trash back though.
That's a crazy deal. Wow. Pretty ass black too. Yeah, interior, yes. It's probably your fault. I already see it on the spec like that. Yeah, like this is definitely
I don't know if I didn't even turn my mic on. I don't know how much footage I'm gonna get because it's slow right now. It's gonna take a while for it to build up. So I'll probably miss some of this shit by the time someone gets here or more people get here. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. This weather is trash and it's not letting up. Like the rain picked up even more since we've been here, and it's cold as hell. Like it just gets colder and colder. So me, Deshaun, and James, we're just gonna go to Philly and have lunch, and from there I'll probably pop up on my father since I'll be out in PA. But it's unfortunate, man. You know, I brought my car here. First time having a Beamer going to not Beamer Invasion, Impact, and I can't even fully enjoy it. But at least I did a group ride here, so here's that. Oh, hey guys, what's up? You're in Philly too? It's like, nah, let me stop clowning. We just left this spot called Toast. It's not bad, but I ain't gonna hold you. They was cooking the hell out. Like, the space is too small for them to be going that hard in the kitchen. Like, it's smoky inside. The food was good. And of course, I smelled like 10 pounds of cooked food. So, but if you're in Philly, I recommend it. It is a nice spot. Customer service is good. They're quick. We were seated, within 5, really as soon as we walked in, maybe 3 minutes tops. And then our food came out another 5 minutes or less. So they're pretty fast. So they ought to be with all that damn smoke. So since I'm still in PA, I'm gonna stop by and see my father, chop it up with him for a little bit, and then I'm gonna head back to NJ, Garden State. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't get much footage from the event. It wasn't anything going on. Like, of course there was cars there, but the weather is ass. Like, it's still raining now. And to make matters worse, it just kept raining harder. I thought it would subside, but no, it went harder. And it just kept getting colder. No lie, bro bought us some tea. Swear to God, we used the tea to warm our hands, like the cups. That's how cold it was. We couldn't even type. We was trying to text our other friends, and our fingers was moving slow as hell like this. So, yeah. But I still got a free day. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get back. Oh, you know what? Gotta shoot content. Can't stop working. My Billionaire Talk channel on YouTube just shot up something crazy. I think we just went from like 128 to like 160 off this one video. My car felt weird for a second. I had to keep an eye. It was the Ugly Money Niche video that I did commentary to. But you already know, Ugly Money Niche is a funny dude, so a lot of his videos is going to hit. But yeah, that I'm glad I covered it, because that's like my biggest video on that account. I got last time I checked, I'm at like 65. So 6,500 views, over 200 likes. We're on the way to get monetized, man. It's coming. I just got to keep pumping out content. So that's why I said when I get home, I'm just going to lock in and shoot some content, then stream on Call of Duty later. Well, stream on Twitch and TikTok playing Call of Duty. This weather's too nasty. I can't do anything car related. I actually have these. I know what you're thinking too. Yeah, it says gay. I don't know. I just bought it. But I got to change the lights out in the interior and inside the trunk at some point. I also got to put the brakes on at some point. And I got to install my aftermarket LEDs in the fog lights at some point. And then next thing I'll be buying is the thermostat water pump, because my fan comes on randomly sometimes. Car hasn't been overheating. There's no leaks, but you know, with this car, you gotta do preventative maintenance. So that's what that's looking like. I'm not gonna lie, today was the first time I actually opened up my car, like doing a group ride and really, you know, pushing the car. I've touched it a few times, but I think today, what did I do? And it's not about speed. I don't care about speed, but I think at one point, keeping up with the group, I did like 123, 5. Baby was going. What's funny though is the car felt quicker by doing that, honestly. Like even when we slowed back down to 80 and cruising speeds, it felt quicker. So I don't know, maybe it's broken in. We still have to do some building to it, you know what I mean? Cause I'm in awe. My car stock was able to hang with modified BMWs, Chargers. There was a Lexus that was there. I honestly think I was the only car stock, because even that Lexus, I believe it had an exhaust system done. then even my boy, his M8 and his friend's Porsche, his 911. Now, obviously they weren't going super crazy, but again, just being able to hang with them, I was like, yo, if I was to build this car completely and put another 400 horsepower, I probably would kill a lot of cars on the road. But I'll be honest, I'm not really trying to do that with this car, like just be like a speed demon in this shit. Like, I do want more power, but it's mainly just to go to events and shit and show off and just do group cruising. So I don't want like 1,000 horsepower out this car. I think what I would do instead is get an X3M and build on that. Or maybe even upgrade to like a the F chassis 5 series. Maybe get like an M550i and build on that. Cause I don't know. I don't think I want an M car. Cause you can do this, you know what I'm saying? You can get an M Light and just go from there. So I may just do an M Light. I don't know. We'll think about it. I don't have to have a competition. Plus, it seemed like all my friends that got me in the game, they're switching up their cars. Got one getting rid of his M6, another getting rid of his M8. So, but we'll see. I know I still want a C8. I want a Corvette C8. I want a, I said C8. I would do a Audi. I would do it RS6. But really, if I'm going to do Audi, my goal is the R8. My homie that had the M8, the same dude, he had one, but he sold it. Because usually what he'll do is just have his fun with his cars for like 2 years and then swap it out for something else. But why do I gotta stop right in front of this cop? I don't know how Philly cops are too. My sense is like murdered out. Is he looking at me? Hope not. But yeah, Audi R8, McLaren. I don't think I'll be like a guy that has like a billion cars. I think there's a few select ones that, I think I want to get a Alfa, I call it Romeo, but I think it's Alfa Romeo. But I want an Alfa Romeo. I'll fucks with those. It's basically an Italian 3 Series, M3, but it's a beautiful car. So that's on my list. That'd be like a toy car. I'll probably get like a Jeep just to daily and do like heavy moving and shit in a Ram. But as far as toys, yeah, that would be the toys, like the X3, the C8, and the McLaren. I might get into Porsche, because I ain't gonna hold you, between my boy's Porsche and his boy, just seeing them more and more, I'm like, yeah, Porsche is a good looking car. I'm like not the only person that's crazy for Porsche, but definitely a beautiful car.